Here's a hike into the Los Angeles Griffith Park area to visit, among other places, Amir's Garden. This is a quite unique area that we'll talk about a little bit later. This trail rises quite quickly out of the Mineral Wells picnic area. And here Dale works his way along the trail, which is actually a quite wide equestrian trail. And here Jack stops for a minute as we begin to overlook part of the San Fernando Valley. And here we can look down and take a look at the trail as we've been working our way up. And here we can look down and take a look towards the Glendale area down below. It was mostly an overcast day, but a pretty good one for hiking. There's the top of Mount Lukens in the San Gabriel Mountains off in the distance. Then we arrive at the entrance area of what is known as Amir's Garden. He began by planting trees and flowers and shrubs in this area back in 1971 and continued on until his death in 2003. The area continues to be maintained by a dedicated group of volunteers. And so Dale and I will take a little time to wander around and enjoy this very beautiful area. There are all sorts of paths and steps going up and down the mountain slope, all with lots of thick foliage and beautiful flowers and trees. And there are many little more secluded areas with a bench and table. It seems that Amir really knew what he was doing when he began this endeavor. And we really have to give credit to the volunteers who continue to keep this place looking so great. Actually, this beautiful garden area is only about a half mile up the trail from the Mineral Wells picnic area, although the grade is a little bit steep. Although I guess Amir hauled all his plant material up here. It's quite unique to find a beautiful, lush growth area like this in the middle of semi-arid Los Angeles. We sort of hated to leave this quiet and serene area. But then one last look before heading back on up the trail. But then back on up the trail we went, with some more fantastic city views. As Dale stops here to admire some of it. A little bit hazy from all the overcast, but still quite enjoyable. And here we take a look at the Burbank and Glendale portions of the San Fernando Valley. And here we take a look at the top of the Toyon Canyon landfill. It was once touted by the city of Los Angeles that it would provide parks and ball fields and recreational facilities. As with so many governmental promises, it's never happened. Although it does provide methane gas to help with our energy supply. But then we continued on up the trail a bit farther. And from a bit higher, we can look down on Forest Lawn Memorial Park in the Hollywood Hills, along with a better view of the valley below. And another view of Forest Lawn Hollywood Hills. Then we reached a point where we could look up and see the radio tower atop Mount Lee, along with the edge of the Hollywood sign on the hillside below it. Then we decided it was about time to turn around and start back. Enough for one day. And so back down the mountain to get back to our car. After a hike of 4 to 5 miles with about 1,100-foot elevation gauge.